flood insurance, which, as you may or may not know, is subsidized heavily by the U.S. government, particularly for areas that are along the coasts of this country, is set to jump, in some cases, sevenfold. This, of course, is a reaction to the non-existent global warming and global climate change that is causing sea levels to rise and creating more and more extreme weather that is causing more and more flooding of coastal residences. Monthly premiums for more than 1 million homeowners are set to increase due to a rewrite by the U.S. Congress last year of the federal flood insurance program. This is, of course, because it's becoming far more expensive to maintain this insurance. Federal flood insurance covers $1.3 trillion worth of property in all 50 states, with Florida, Texas, Louisiana, California, and New Jersey making up 2/3 of all policies. This is according to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which is why you hear people like, I can't even remember his name now. What was the guy, the Texas governor who ran for president?
Rick Perry?
Rick Perry. Yeah, Rick Perry, who wanted to secede from the United States. You don't hear him crying about that, the federal subsidies for all those wealthy people who live on the coasts of perhaps the Gulf of Mexico. You don't hear Rick Scott whining about it, or Bobby Jindal whining about this federal meddling into the marketplace. But this is basically a subsidy for people to live on the coasts. Now, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I just think it's a little hypocritical for these huge anti-federal federalists to not be talking about it. Consumers groups, governors, and mortgage bankers are calling on Congress to reverse the law, which was designed to reduce the National Flood Insurance Program's growing debt. The Biggert-Waters Flood Insurance Reform Act of 2012 phases in rate increases for the 20% of policyholders who have been receiving federal subsidies on premiums. Mississippi sued the federal government to stop the rate increases. Louisiana is preparing to sue. So there you have it. The problem here, of course, is that we got to be ready, essentially, to pay more and more of this money. It's either going to come through subsidizing insurance, or it's going to be through basically just providing more disaster relief, because we have a problem with the planet warming.